This is the trend review for Tuesday, the 19th of December 2023. And I chose to trade NVIDIA today as Tesla was a bit more complicated to get my sizing right. And NVIDIA had a bit of a drop from yesterday's close, but still was not enough to gap yesterday's price action. And we dropped all the way down to the S4 level on the pre-market. And we seem really weak, but also we had failed to break down even lower. So looking at the level 2 and level 3, I was noticing that there were quite a lot of orders to the top side. So I was expecting an inside day and a nice trend day or double trend day to the top side for a return to value, which was in the gray area pretty much at 499.08 or 500. But it seems that people still profited today, and we also had the daily R3 level here. So we had to make a decision, but it seems like no one came to make that decision because they ended up having a non-trend structure. So this open auction made me think that we were gonna have a great move today after we broke out. So this start signifies a double trend day, which is what I thought was gonna happen. But it ended up being a non-trend day. So what ended up happening, the level 2, 3, despite having large orders, it started to get orders at the bottom. So it became a little bit balanced. So what ended up happening is we went down to fulfill those orders before heading back top. And the biggest move was from this bottom to the top side here, where we created a nice, a beautiful hammer just above S4 to return back again to this area. So it was just a back and forth move, which is pretty much a bracket play on a non-trend day. And I took 3 trades based on that information. I was expecting a run to the top side, but I anticipated way too much. We closed with a bullish 5-minute candle, the previous candle, and it started to seem like we were gonna break out to the top side. So I made an entry long and got stopped out pretty quick. And I decided, since we failed to break below BWAP, I wanted to make another entry on the run to the top side. But as you can see, we failed once more and closed in a hammer. But here, I got stopped out here again. And after I got stopped out, I realized that I had taken a bad trade because we actually closed below the monthly R3 level, below the open price. And so we're gonna fill down those orders to the bottom. And so the best entry should have been here after this bit of a hammer. So it's a doji, but the upper wick is much deeper. So an entry here could have been nice for a short on the breakdown with a stop loss at the monthly R3. But I pulled my trigger here and it went against me really fast. But luckily, the next candle it just dropped down. So I started to partial at 3-to-1 intervals. So I ended up recovering my big loss. So this is 5R. This ended up being a 5R trade, but I lost. I lost 3R. So I ended up with just a little bit less than 2R. And but anyways, I should have given it more room. On NVIDIA, it had a spread of 20 to 30 cents, so that was a bit wild. Nonetheless, this trade was okay, but what I should have done is take this long because that's the move I was hunting, grabbing these orders to the top side. So once we drop here, and even here, we threw a really nice signal for a short as well. which would have worked even better than my previous trades. But still, not too bad. As for breakdown, I suppose one of them was S for reversal. So 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 this is a D trade, and the ones that fell was E. So two E trades today, two E trades and one D trade, which was successful. It was balance 5R, 4.9 actually. The first trade I took, it was done more so without a signal, just a regular breakdown. So I'm gonna say no, that was not a really strong signal. And then the other short again, no, I'm not very happy about it. It's delayed. So with these beautiful signals here, I shouldn't be trading this bad. So I'm not gonna even care about this. Could have been a better day if I had waited, but I'm learning new stuff, how to execute earlier, especially when it comes to trades. Result doesn't matter, and 4.9, and this one is the one is supposed to be here. Anticipated the move without reason. And this one should be fine. It's not an A trade, but it's good enough trade. Did I respect my rules today? I would say yes. Giving myself a bit of a break here. Because I'm starting to become more and more strict. So I had an excellent pre-market prep. I also adapted to my losses and change strategy when conditions change. I didn't hit goal today. Only one of three were good. Took 3 trades, 1 and 2. Ended up with 1.9R. Trade is fine. Definitely not good enough. So I would say no. This has to change. Then I cannot give myself that much of a break. Yeah, despite being a winning day, it's not the process that we want to focus on. So this matters. We're not gonna skip steps anymore. That's okay. Excellent. So that's it for the trading review. Nvidia ended up being a non-trendy. This is the first time we encountered this. I was expecting it to be like sort of a neutral day, but that never happened. So I guess it's a new experience. It's a good note that ended up being profitable despite experiencing this for the first time. So that's it for me.